everyone, it's Angela from Put a Fire Life, and this store is dedicated to all the men and women who've given everything for this country, paid the ultimate sacrifice. So from my family to all of you, thank you very much for your service and your sacrifice. This is my Memorial Day door, and it's kind of hard to photograph. I will zoom in just a second. This I decided to base upon a poem called Memorial Day by C.W. Johnson. And each of the little decorations is a stanza from the poem. I'll read it to you in a minute. The base of the door is this brown burlappy sort of type of deco mesh. It's papery. I found it a bit hard to work with, and it doesn't go as far. It does shape well, but as you can see, it's very see-through. So I got it at Hobby Lobby. It's $15.99. Use your coupon. I don't love it, but for certain things it'll work. It's sprinkling right now, so I'm glad I have a covering, because this is, I wouldn't consider very waterproof at all. Neither would my decorations with the crepe paper. By the way, I will have a tutorial in a couple of days on how I made these. I also used red and blue deco mesh ribbon that I already had in my stash, and some yellow ribbon I got at Sam's during all their spring ribbon collection. And this ribbon I've had for a couple of years and I've never used it. It's from D. Stevens, one of probably the premier, top of the line, in my opinion, ribbon companies. I adore D. Stevens ribbon. So D. Stevens, if you're watching, I wouldn't hate it if you sent me some ribbon. I love their ribbon, because I find it really, ever since I've moved from Oklahoma City, I have a hard time finding D. Stevens ribbon. I can't order it online, or unless I'm missing a source. If I am, please give me a shout, comment, tell me on my Facebook page. So I adore that ribbon. So this is my door. It's all about the soldiers that have paid the ultimate price and died for our country. I think so many Americans take freedom for granted, and it's not free. And instead of a wreath, which you know I'm not hugely fond of making wreaths anymore, I enjoy the garlands more, I got a Raz metal Support Our Troops ribbon at a local store and put it on there. So it's very simple. So I hope you get some inspiration. This would be good for 4th of July if you want to do the Pledge of Allegiance, or a poem that somebody has written. There's all kinds of uses for this type of door. One thing I'd like to tell you is don't get, boxed into somebody else's opinion of how they think you should decorate. Or if I can do anything, it's just to encourage you to try different things and develop your own style. I like going over to my friend's house and saying, oh, that's so Rachel. Or I like people thinking, okay, that's Angela. Develop your own style. I encourage you to just get out there and keep trying things until you think, yeah, this is what I like. So be confident in the things that you like to do. In closing, I'd like to read the poem that's on each one of these little decorations here. Again, it's called Memorial Day by C.W. Johnson. We walked among the crosses where all fallen soldiers lay, and listened to the bugle as taps began to play. The chaplain led a prayer. We stood with heads bowed low, and I thought of fallen comrades I had known so long ago. They came from every city across the fertile land, that we might live in freedom They lie here 'neath the sand. I felt a little guilty. My sacrifice was small. I only lost a little time, but these men lost their all. Now the services are over for this Memorial Day. To the names upon the crosses, I just want to say, thanks for all, thanks for what you've given. No one could ask for more. May you rest with God in heaven from now through evermore. So, thanks for watching.